Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel Mission at Physics Exam. And guys, in today's video, we are gonna discuss a very important question from the GATE 2019 exam. This question is from one of the most important concepts of quantum mechanics. And now I will provide you all the details and everything whatever is given in this question. And then we will talk about the approach and the a way that with the help of which you can solve this question in very less time. One more thing, this is gonna be a trick based question, okay? Like you can even solve it without trick, but you can even solve it with trick. So we will discuss the trick here, which will help you to solve the question in very less time and to get the answer quickly. That's to correct as well. Okay, now let me just give you the question here and then I will give you some time to solve it, and after that I'm gonna start the discussion about this question with the help of a trick. Okay, one more thing guys, if you are new on this channel, that is Mission at Physics Exam, then you can subscribe this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below this video. Okay, and also click on the bell icon to get the notifications related to the new videos which I will upload on this channel, that is Mission at Physics Exam. Here is the question. Consider the motion of a particle. Consider the motion of a particle along the x-axis, along the x-axis in a potential that is V is equal to F mod x. This is the potential expression which has been given to us. Next thing is its ground state energy, its ground state energy E naught is estimated using the uncertainty principle then E naught is proportional to. I will talk about all the important points you need to know to solve this question, the trick and everything. Clear? So if you know, you can start solving it. You can try to get the answer. Even have a look at the options first and then you can start solving it. Options are f to the power 1 by 3, f to the power 1 by 2, f to the power 2 by 5, f to the power 2 by 3. Clear? Please try it now, and if you're gonna get the answer, you can even mention it in the comments, or in just some time I'm gonna start the discussion while it is not a live session right now. But yeah, from your side you can try to solve this question and try to get the answer. And also let me know one thing in the comments, that do you want the live classes for your upcoming GATE exam preparation? So we can try for the live classes too. Clear? So you can tell me in the comments whether you want those live sessions for the subjects. Okay, the number of live sessions which will be possible, I will try to conduct them too here on the YouTube channel Mission at Physics Exam, and I will provide you more information about those live sessions too, that when, at what time we are gonna have these sessions and all. In the community tab, I will upload the information regarding that, and soon we can start those live sessions as well. Clear? So try it, and just in some time I'm gonna start the discussion. I hope at least you all have thought about the steps you need to take, or you are thinking that okay, I will proceed in this manner and I will get the answer. So that's very good. Okay, you can even try with all those steps and all. Now I'm even gonna start the discussion about it. So guys, the question is, consider the motion of a particle along the x-axis. Okay, in a potential, this potential expression has been given to us, which is v is equal to f mod x. Okay, so we need to consider the motion of a particle along the x-axis in a potential which has been given with this expression. Its ground state energy, which is E naught, is estimated using the uncertainty principle. Then E naught is proportional to what? So here most of you may be thinking about the uncertainty principle. You may be thinking like, okay, what are the steps I should take so that I will be able to get the right answer in less time and all. Then now what I'm gonna say, the first thing I'm gonna let you know, let's say there is a system. Okay, there is any system. Here in this question we are having one system given to us for which the potential energy expression has been given. So if there is any system, okay, and in that case if we are talking about the energy of that system, now to find the energy of the system there can be different methods, different approach, different ways you can have, but the point is the system is same. So with whatever method you will find the answer for the energy or the energy expression for that same system, one single system, you will get the energy same, because the energy of that system will not get changed. Okay, if the method is correct, if that is the right approach, you will surely get the right answer with any of the approach or the methods. So here what I'm going to do, instead of using the uncertainty principle, as we all know, as per the WKB approximation method, we are having a trick with that. Okay, we are going to have the expression to write the nth state energy, that is En, which is equal to what? It's going to be, and before writing the En expression I need to tell you about the potential expression or its form. So let's say the potential expression is equal to what? It's gonna be alpha x to the power nu, where nu is some positive integer. Okay, now if I'm going to talk about the nth state energy, in this case what will be the expression for the nth state energy? It's gonna be alpha, then a bracket we will take, and that's n minus half, okay, h cut root pi upon 2m alpha, that is also within the root, gamma 1 upon nu plus 3 by 2 upon gamma 1 upon nu plus 1. This is what you are going to have. And to the whole power 2 nu upon nu plus 2. Please be careful about the nu. What is nu? The power of x. And here, after knowing about this complete expression, one more thing you need to know, that is, this is the nth state energy expression for n values starting from 1. You can't take the n is equal to 0 here. Be careful about this point. And nu is a positive integer here. Alpha is some constant. Next thing, in the same way you can have the energy expression that can be alpha and then only one change in that expression, that is n plus half. And rest of the things will remain as it is. No change, no change, no change even in the power. Okay, everything is same. But what is different then? This term and the allowed values of n. They are going to start from 0. So 0, 1, 2 and so on to. That's how you are going to have the n values. Clear? Now as per the question you are going to solve, if they have already mentioned the n values there, so you have to be careful about this thing, that which formula you can use. If you are having any time the potential expression given in this form, then you can use any of these energy expressions, and this is a trick we are having, okay, which will help you to get the complete energy expression as per the allowed n values or whatever like you want to find. Only the dependency if you want to find, even it will help you in that case. Next point, if I'm going to talk about this condition, what is the power of x here? That is 1. So what is the new value here? That is 1. We just want to know about the dependency of the ground state energy on f. So f is what? F is a constant here, like the alpha present here. So what you will do, in place of alpha, or either just get the value of alpha to the power here and then you can finalize your answer, or just replace alpha with f in any one of the expressions, because the dependency of alpha in both the expressions will be exactly same. The only difference you are going to have is in the complete expression in terms of this particular term. Okay, so alpha dependency from any one of the formula, if you will find, your answer will remain same. If I'm going to write this alpha or f at this place as per our question, I will write f to the power minus half. Why? Because it is within the root and it is in the denominator. Also, overall power, if I'm going to put nu is equal to 1 here, I will have 2 by 3 here. Done. And one more alpha present outside the bracket, so keep it just f as it is. So what will happen now? 2 cancelled out. You will have f into f to the power minus 1 by 3. What will happen now? Because the base is same and the powers you are gonna have, and the both terms are in product, so you can add their powers. So it will give you 1 minus 1 upon 3 because you are adding them. One is positive, another one is negative, and that's how you will get it. It will give you f to the power 2 by 3 after simplification. So this is how, even if you want to check or you want to find the ground state energy, the first excited state energy and all, the alpha dependency of energy on alpha, what is the dependency, it will not get changed. Okay, it will remain same for all the states. So in this case, here also E naught will be dependent on f to the power 2 by 3, and that is your final answer. So here I have taken some time to let you know about the trick, to let you know about the approach, to let you know about like how you can proceed and get the answer quickly. But if you already know about this thing, it will be easy for you. One more very important thing I would like to tell you here, that is, instead of writing the complete expression, if you want to separately prepare the dependency of nth state energy on alpha, so it will be En will be proportional to alpha to the power what? It's gonna be 1 minus, okay, half, and then here you are even gonna have the power 2 nu. So 2 nu and nu plus 2. So I have mentioned all the overall power here. Nu cancelled out. You will be able to get, oh guys, 2 cancelled out, not nu cancelled out. 2 cancelled out. Nu will remain as it is. So what you will get now, alpha to the power 1 minus nu upon nu plus 2. You can write it like this, nu plus 2 minus nu upon nu plus 2. So you will be able to get 2 upon nu plus 2. What was nu in our case? It was 1, the power of f. So it is 1 plus 2, that was 3. So alpha to the power 2 by 3, and here also you are getting the same thing. So that's how you can simplify it and get the answer quickly and in less time. Okay. So guys, I hope each and everything will be clear to all of you. And if there is any doubt in this process, in these steps, in this trick, you can tell me about it. In this way, in upcoming videos also, I'm going to discuss some of the important concepts, questions, tricks, and many important things which will surely help you in your upcoming GATE exam as well as for the CSIR NET exam. Clear? It will be helpful. All the sessions I have uploaded till now are the tricks, concepts and questions. If you have even not watched all those sessions, you can check them and you can prepare them too. Also, if you are new on this channel, subscribe this channel. Click on the subscribe button below this video, and that's how you will be able to get the new videos which I will upload on this channel too. You will be able to watch them. Now guys, before ending this session, I'm gonna just let you know about the Unacademy Plus subscription as well. As you all know that on Unacademy Plus we are gonna have many important courses going on for your upcoming CSIR NET and GATE Physics exam preparation. So if you want to attend the more regular live classes by all the top educators we are having on Unacademy Plus for your upcoming CSIR NET and GATE exam preparation, then you can take the Unacademy Plus subscription and you can prepare very well with all these important courses. Even many new courses are gonna start soon. In January, new batches have started or will start in upcoming days. Okay, new courses are just gonna start. Clear? So in this way, if you will take the subscription right now, even you will be able to cover up major portion, okay, and almost like most of the important part of your syllabus with the guidance of all the top educators we are having on Unacademy Plus for your upcoming exams. Okay. Now, thank you so much everyone for watching this video till the end. Also guys, when you are gonna take the Unacademy Plus subscription, you can use and apply the referral code, that is Anjali Arora. As mentioned here, no space in between, spelling should be same, that's how you need to write it and apply it. And you will get the 10% discount in the total Unacademy Plus subscription amount after taking the Unacademy Plus subscription, like after using and applying this referral code. Okay, so in that process, you will surely get that. So thank you so much everyone for joining and for watching this video till the end. Thank you.